Okay, I worked for the federal government for the last 10 years. One thing I did to get my retirement fully vested and doing really well, like I have a lot of money in my retirement. Like I am really, really good for my retirement. And even though I have many more years to go, I have done quite well. And let me tell you why. There was a person I was in my 20s, and they made a statement that they never took a raise. And of course, I thought they were lying. But when I looked around of the wealth that they had amassed, I was like, they're doing something right. They were super, super frugal. They said they never gave themselves a raise. Whenever they got their increase once a year, they would take that money and they would put it into their retirement. So they essentially lived off the basic tenet of what they was many years ago. Now, I thought to myself, August 2013, can I do this? August 2013, I came to the federal government. My first raise was January of 2014, and it was like 3 or 4%, and it was flukish. So I was like, let me try it. And I did that. Then in April, the nurses got some other kind of raise. So within about 6 to 8 months, I had about 7% increase, but it didn't matter to me because I didn't do anything with it. I just put it over there. And every year that I would get a cost of living increase, and then the next year I'll get my nursing increase. So I was on that trajectory of staying focused. I did that for 10 years, except that last year when I was doing 2020 to 2021, I cut it back just to 6% because I needed all that money to pay off that debt in that 16 months, 124K in 16 months. Listen to me, doing what he said, not getting a raise. So I was living off that same amount of money that I had from way back when, but it didn't matter because now I am set with my retirement income the way it is. And when I retire and get my pension, as they would say, along with my rental income and my other investments, I will be very good. So if you can do anything else at the end of the year before you get your increase or however you get your increase, go ahead like I do. I go into the computer in December and I set it to change my contribution to the amount that I know that the government has already said that they will give. And it takes 2 pay periods, and now it only takes 1. It used to take 2 pay periods for it to change into your check the next year. And that's what I do. I was consistent with it for the last 10 years. And I'm super excited when I look at my investments and how great it is. I'm not worried about retirement. I am good and I'm focused, and you need to be good and focused. And if you're not, come up with a plan and start where you are, but at least go and get the employee match. You have to get the match. If they're matching 5%, you got to get rid of some lattes or something, but you've got to be able to get this free money. Okay? Free money.